Oh no, it shows up in the cameras too? Dude, I hate that. That's so annoying. This recent VRChat update messed with some of the world space particles, making some of them kind of showing up in the background. That's annoying. Oh well. I guess we'll just pretend it ain't there, chat. Yeah, not a big fan of that. Oh well. Doing the old fake pretend that we're doing shit. Yeah. I don't really know what I'm doing, chat. We're just pretending to know. It looks less ridiculous when you're doing it in VR than when in person. Because if this was in person, it would look absolutely fucking awful. This actually kind of looks cool from a third-person perspective from VR. Heavy breathing. I feel like an absolute nerd. As long as it looks cool, you know? And not too darky, that's all that matters, right? See if we can turn on some epic musics for this, eh? Yeah. Turn off this for a sec so you don't hear me. There whoop. I actually broke you guys for a second there. Everything broke. I'm starting to overheat a little bit. We're going to go ahead and call it there. I don't want to lose too much energy before some other stuff I have to do later. And also, I just don't feel like it anymore, okay? I've worked out enough. We're breaking. Oh. Oh. Boy.
Alright.
David.
Don't let me
Apologies. I was wrong.
Oh, I don't like that tone of voice.
February 19th, 2013.
Fuck are you looking up? Not nearly as bad.
Not nearly as bad.
Someone got the Revengeance 10 years ago.
Oh, I see.
I see.
I really wanted
What
to
the
say
hell did
lovely weather.
led us to this fucking topic?
I have no clue.
Memes. We started talking about memes, and I looked at you and said, "I just hear Monsoon's
Yes, but I mean,
theme."
what got us onto the topic about memes is what I'm saying.
Make the mouse and confirming it's a demon, and then
Oh yeah, them
memes.
Something
getting-
about the endless.
killing them.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah, killing them, and then I
that
made the
guy-
dated reference. Yeah, meme. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, because memes die every
Yeah.
time you clap or something.
See, I have
Yeah, the-
memes die every time you clap.
Yeah.
And then every time this guy, this weird Swedish dude claps.
Oh.
He's still banned from Sweden.
What? Okay.
Anyways, did you know that in Africa, every 60 seconds, a minute passes?
I know you brought me in, however, I'm about to bring you out with that fucking. Jesus.
I wonder if Cassio's enjoying her tea up there. She must be watching interdimensional hockey.
Like the one where they go in a left turn for a constant amount of time. It's pretty good.
Racing.
Sometimes they go
NASCAR?
right and it becomes, yeah. Started watching that lately.
It's about as solid as people's careers in the metaverse.
I don't know, sometimes I feel like people are those cars. Gotta save the world, go left. But then there's that one guy who's like, you know what? Murder. You just slam into the wall.
Hey, let me kick this beautiful kitten.
There are people who do that.
Because people hate the world. There are people who just want to be evil for being evil.
Like Gormunder.
Like Gorman. Actually, David, do you recall on whether or not Gormander was officially relieved of his duties as champion?
He was. I'm the one who fired him.
I was just making sure that actually happened, because it's been a bit since it happened, and I was letting them know of who wasn't champions anymore, because they were asking some questions about everything that was going on. I was trying to remember.
Yes.
Speaking of, doesn't that mean that we still technically have someone, we need to be looking for someone to replace that?
Perhaps.
I just know that Imperial, from what I remember, was replacing Patty. Oh, are you ready for tomorrow's excursion?
I will not be able to attend if it is tomorrow.
We can work something out, I'm sure. After all, we meet twice a week.
Yes. Bah.
Indeed. You know, it's honestly surprising. Really. I don't know. I had this inkling that there'd be a little bit more.
Are you going to People, supplies. Where are you going with this?
I would assume
People.
knowing that it's a bit empty.
No, yeah.
I usually sit in the forest and fall asleep, so.
It's more the fact that I remember overhearing here and there about people wishing that around a certain time that this place was a little bit more real, so to speak.
Something may have come up.
It doesn't really matter to me here nor there. I will sit in here by myself for years on end and not care. I just find it a little bit surprising. That's all.
The way you said that in that exact
Granted.
phrase sound like a cry for help. Just saying.
Understandable. Definitely understandable. I know that, oh, what was I going to say? Something. I was going to say something and my brain just goes...
I don't know why.
I'm used
but I
to
feel
being
like-
alone with my thoughts. Let me put it that way.
I think a blue whale would love to come here one day.
Blue whale?
Are you talking about Quaggan?
Yeah. You got water, you got trees. You probably just stare at the sky for a long time.
We need a replacement for Gormunder. You know there is a goose that sounds suspiciously like him, right?
We're not going...
You're gonna replace Gormunder with a goose?
Goosemunder.
I fucking hate that so much.
He exists. I have seen him.
Cool.
I have spoken with him. He is quite
Living
a nice
bread
individual.
exists. I still wouldn't probably put it in a champion's position.
Have you seen him? I'll be honest. That goose is fucking swole.
It's still a goose. Does it talk?
I'm gonna put you in a
Yes.
box.
Yes, it talks and it
Oh,
sounds like
oh.
Gormunder. But they're nice.
I don't know.
Very positive individual.
Sound very weird coming from Gormunder. Just a Gormunder who's happy to be wherever instead of I wish to fight you. Yeah. Slightly insulting, but hey, he's not here to punch me.
I wish to fight you,
I don't know every time I hear him. I think of like the Swedish meatballs you get from IKEA. I don't know why. What?
I'm now picturing Swedish Chef, but with the build of Gormunder.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that would be terrifying. It would make your climb a lot more interesting. That's for sure.
That's an
The
understatement.
man's armed with a fucking frying pan. His healing items are Swedish meatballs.
I've heard of a girl who uses frying pans as a weapon. She seems to do okay with them, so I want to put out down to
I
frying
no,
pans.
no. Frying pans are a very effective weapon. Trust me, I've
You can also use
witnessed
it as
it.
a drying pan.
terrifying.
Yeah, I went there.
A drying pan?
Yeah, you put it above your head. It's now a drying pan.
Speaking of frying pans, I went to Iron Grip for the first time a few days ago. First visit there.
Let me guess. The chef
Bar
hit you
fight
with a
breaks
frying
out.
pan? Oh, that.
Vulcan
breaks out?
versus the chef. A bar fight. Vulcan hit a steel
Vulcan-
chair.
What's up, Mort?
Vulcan hit a steel
Gormunder mentioned? Yeah, some
yeah,
of these
he's
guys are
he's
talking
a fire
shit.
champion. And
But
he had a steel chair and he was fighting the
someone mentioned a
chef,
character that I made that's a
sentient
parody of
Zhang.
Gormunder
armed with 2
that I
frying
want
pans.
to have meet Gormunder one day.
He's a good cook, though.
And then there's
I'll
been a
give you
lot of
that.
other conversations. What's WSG
he
stand for? I haven't
kicked-
heard that one.
Vulcan's ass.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
I bet he could beat the
A
chair.
lot of people who know the character have been
What?
calling him Goosemunder. He's a funny guy.
Reggie.
He's a
Ethan's
goose.
been running
I think he
around
could
with
beat
a
Reggie.
chair.
Hello, hello.
Oh, yeah, no. I know, as soon as you said Ethan, I know what it is.
Yeah.
He
What's good?
punched a fucking chair.
It's, not too much.
And it
I
brain
made
rots
angel
zombies.
food cake today. I didn't realize angel food cake is basically 80% egg white.
Shares
Yeah.
also sentient.
Very well.
What the f-
Yes. It's
Well,
sentient 'cause of
everything from the
pack
Aether
a
is
punching.
sentient, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that
Anything
happen
that's
to
pack a
every
punch is
weapon you
sentient.
do?
Yeah.
Pack a punch a weapon and it
Yeah.
becomes sentient?
Yeah.
Weren't they gonna pack a punch a frying pan for the robot?
Like to go somewhere where we won't be interrupted.
Yes.
Let's go to my house then.
Okay.
Fruitcake for the holidays. Let's go. No, it's angel food cake, not fruitcake. But maybe I'll learn to make that next. I'm not a big fruitcake guy. But yeah, dude, angel food cake's fucking good. And like I said, it's like 80% fucking egg whites, dude. Didn't even know that. It's like baked with egg whites. And I'm like, this entire batter is just sugar, some cake flour, and egg whites. That's it. You basically you mix the egg whites until they become meringue, and then you fucking, I don't know, you cook it. When you see it turn purple, jump in.
Okay.
Ah, there it is. Took it a minute. Just looked it up. Oh, no, you're fine. You've never had angel food, dude? It's like one of the floppiest cakes out there. It's not like the tastiest. It's good, but it's like that one right there. It's like a dinner cake, you know? What dinner cake? That doesn't make fucking sense. It's like, I don't know, like a biscuit or like a breakfast biscuit that the Englishmen have or whatever. It's like something you just kind of like. It's a side sort of thing. It's a dessert, but it's not like a lavish dessert. Usually they don't even put icing on it. It's usually just the cake, and that's about it. Kind of like sweet cornbread. That's what I would compare it to. It's kind of like sweet cornbread, you know? Like something you have with a... I don't know what you mix it with. Alright, I need to get in character. I need to stop talking in chat. Give me a second, you guys. There's probably going to be an emotional scene. Alrighty.
Guess you don't have a. Well, I guess it makes sense you don't have a bed. Oh, wait, you do have a bed.
It's quite the lavish bed, actually. What do you think? I train by sleeping on a plank?
No, I didn't think you. I forget that you slept. I'll be honest. Some people don't, okay? It's not weird. It's just a thing.
It's alright. You're not distracting me, Mort. If you want to comment, that's fine. Just keep in mind it might be a minute before I reply.
I had. First, did you hear about all the stuff that happened in Zephyra
I did indeed,
last
unfortunately.
week?
Yes.
I told you about how I was there when it happened with Slade. I was wondering. I had asked you what I thought, or that I was afraid of what might happen when things happened, or when it was someone closer. I couldn't help him. And I don't know. I just feel like you're the only person I can really talk to about this stuff. Everyone else is either the other people that know are either not around right now, or I think they're too involved with Slade to listen. I tried to save him, but I couldn't get him out of there. I wouldn't have been able to, even if we did. It wouldn't have mattered. Sorry, again, I know I'm pushing this on you. I don't know who else to tell.
It's quite alright.
He was so angry. I feel like I know in my brain that I couldn't have done anything. Or if I did, it would have been bad. Nothing good would have come out of it. But there's still a tiny part of me that wishes I had done something. To just kind of letting it all happen. People from hell. People who have lived there. people that have been hurt by that place. They're different. They're broken. And I know I'm different. Because I was there. I was raised there for a lot of my life. But I know I have wrath in me. I worry that someday I might do something like that. I might break. He was attacking his friends. He didn't even know they were his friends. He didn't see his friends, he just saw enemies. And that changed eventually, but it took some time. I don't want to hurt. I don't ever want to get to that point. And I'm not dumb enough to think it could never happen. You tell people to stop me. If I ever get to that point. Before I hurt somebody.
Stephanie, I know that during times like this, we tend to think about a lot of things. About how we could have changed a situation. Or perhaps, what if you were in that situation? As for your question, I can't give you an answer. There's a lot of variables that could occur at a particular time. And it's also not a thought that I really would like to think about. If you want a simple answer, I would do whatever I can to protect you.
shouldn't have asked you.
All right. There's nothing to apologize for. What happened? If you don't mind recounting.
I woke up to a strange feeling. A giant sound. And I could feel home. I knew something was wrong. He set the golems to protect Ro, and I went to go investigate. While I was there, I got called to assist him in protecting the headquarters. I got ready. I went, and we were told to wait till we were told to keep him busy until reinforcements showed up. They surrounded him. The others fought him, beat him down. They were toying with him like cats with a mouse. He ended up killing one of them, at least. One of the things. Eventually, he just got there. They went to try to, they tried so hard to get him to see reason. They tried to talk to him, to get them to do something to see them as friends, but he attacked them like they were enemies. He had sit down for a time, and I thought he was going to go down, but something I saw his wrath flare up. And he attacked them again. Kept going. Eventually I stepped in. I tried to take some wrath from him. Seemed to work a little bit. And eventually they wore him down. Tired him out. Enough so when Belle showed up, his wife, he was able to knock some sense into him. They cuffed him. He could barely move. They tried to leave with him, but they weren't allowed to leave. It was the market district, so Malleus had a legal right to do what he wanted with him. And he didn't want him to leave. He tried to persuade them that killing him was the best option, stopping him was the best option, because otherwise the Titan, the creature, the portal that he summoned would have stayed open for longer. More people would have died. They were arguing, trying to help, to kind of convince Nikkei that there was another way. And Bell and Slade were talking. Bell asked if Slade wanted to go out a warrior. I think it's part of our religion thing. If he goes out fighting, he goes to a better place. So his wife told him they said their I love yous. They said their goodbyes. Let him go. And he attacked Aegis again. And they killed him. He made the choice. After that, Bell took his body and left with it. I wasn't even sure if they were going to let Aegis go at that point. But they left. Running on their ways to help the city again. I don't know what happened to Slade. I know why it happened, but I don't know what happened to him. I wanted to tell it. Him too. I haven't even talked to Belle since that happened. Can't look her in the face. Just so she stays out of the city. Safer for her somewhere else. since then, it's just been keeping busy.
Hmm.
Refugee work, recovery, trouble, trying to start rebuilds. Just keeping busy. Said once, recently actually, that I didn't. I joke, half joke, I want to rule the world, but I don't want to rule over a pile of corpses. I don't know, maybe if part of me thinks that maybe if I act quicker, maybe we wouldn't have so many corpses anymore right now.
You didn't know, Persephone. How could you know? Everyone I've spoken to about this, it's come as a blindside. None of them saw this coming. From others, sure, but not from Slade.
I seem to have to be private about grieving for him. Get it. He hurt a lot of people. And I don't forgive him for that. But he was still a friend.
Yeah.
But if I want this, I want the fact that I did nothing to be worth something I can't say anything. Can't, not publicly anyway. I should have taken Zachi's advice and not done this in the first place.
Are you going to be able
It's
to keep...
gonna be a rough few weeks.
Yeah. Are you going to be able to keep doing... well, your operations?
Surprisingly good at it. So much so that I'm kind of worried if I actually really care or not.
It gets that way. It does. Tactically speaking, Percy, it's a sound operation. It takes a lot of guts to follow through with a lot of it. certain decisions you might have to make. Just remember why you're there. Keep telling yourself that. But if you feel you can't do it anymore, then do whatever you can to get out. If you need a safe haven, Heaven's Reach is safe. So,
I don't think I'm that good at hiding. Mentally. But thanks. I still appreciate it.
the offer always stands. Isn't something I expect you to make a decision on right now, of course, either. Just letting you know you have options.
Yeah. I've got a lot of people that rely on me right now.
Yes.
Can't just escape. I do appreciate it. Imagine a lot of people have been coming up here to escape for a bit.
Yes. The guest houses are all open. People are welcome to stay in them if they wish for a few nights or more. Some people like to take advantage of that.
Like its own little beach resort.
I
Beach.
suppose. Nothing you have to pay
Without
for.
the beach.
It's a small beach. A lot of people have been
It's a
coming
nice
here
house you
today.
have.
Thank you.
Sorry, you were saying.
A lot of people come here to better themselves too, not just to relax. Actually, most come to better themselves.
Gonna just be here a few weeks, I think.
Few weeks?
Mhm.
A few weeks in here is just a few days perhaps out there.
I know, but if I don't, that just means I'm gonna heal and no one else will. Rather have everyone heal than worry about the rest later.
I see.
Because I don't want to hear it. And plus, if we don't act quickly, a lot of people are gonna do some stupid shit. People might do stupid shit, which might end up with more people dead.
Yes.
I like to be reactionary, which I get. That just kind of exactly what he wants. Glad you came back when you did.
Tried my hardest.
I at least have someone to talk to. I can trust isn't gonna blab it around Meat Rack.
Well, secrets are safe with me. Before you leave today, talk to Miss Q. Tell her to give you a special crystal. It's, a lot of us, it's a communication device of sorts. Allows anybody to out there to communicate with anyone in here, vice versa. It can get a little bit loud, because
I can finally text you.
Well, verbally, yes. Just say something into it and I'll hear it. But,
Will everyone else hear it?
not unless you want them to. However, do keep in mind a lot of people like to use it for conference calls of sorts. So, if you don't want to hear a lot of noises, just put it in a desk somewhere safe until you need it.
Good, I have enough voices I have to worry about.
That's why I said put it in a desk. Close the drawer. It's just for in case you need it, or if you just need someone to talk to, and I'm not outside of Heaven's Reach at the time.
Yeah. Do you even have a phone anymore?
I do. No service in here, of course, but whenever I'm out of here,
Yeah.
I try to update on whatever messages I might be receiving.
Your cell phone that's probably like months out, like without battery.
I have a generator, actually. Wayne has been, supplying me with some means of entertainment.
Do you actually have a laptop you can watch movies on now?
More of like a small television and some old media players.
Cool. I can finally come up have movie night.
Absolutely.
Good. In a bookshelf. Getting fancy.
Reza supplied all the
You could
furnitures. Didn't think I could read. Am I not linguistic enough?
Too much of a jarhead.
Too much of a jarhead, eh?
some good news. I talked with my aunt.
Oh,
He's teaching me how to use my wings. Yeah.
wonderful.
I don't have the gliding part down yet, but I'm learning how to move them easier.
Very good.
They might actually be too small for me to fly with right now.
Ah, still growing.
We don't know if they grow yet. I have to test, put dye on them and see if they grow back with the dye, or if I can change them and they grow back normal, or they grow back reset.
You can
Don't
come on in,
exactly.
Casey.
It's better
Feather
than
dog.
cutting them
Oh, with feather.
and then seeing how it grows back.
True.
Sorry, I'll out. I don't want to be in here for too long.
You're perfectly fine.
Big center one, right?
Big center one. That's right.
Do I have to wait for it to turn purple?
Nope. You can just jump out.
I know. I'm weird. It's okay.
Oh, that's just a bit of security measure.
Ivan?
Ivan?
Ivan.
That's what you're calling it?
Now I am.
It's
Irene?
Riza. She can see through it.
Oh. But the eye itself.
Well, you can call
Hey,
the eye
Contact.
Ivan if you like.
Alright.
I'm gonna call it
Hold on.
Irene, actually, because it's
Oh, hey,
Reese's eye.
That's more suiting.
Mm. Mm.
Alright.
Well, if we're lucky, Q's just right there. She is.
Very good. Oh, this gentleman.
Yeah.
What's up?
What?
Oh.
Hold on, what?
You died. You went up there
Can't
with
believe I did
Hamsky to
us
try and
dead.
scale the side of the island. You must have fell off the side of the island.
Oh, come
guys
on.
need to be careful.
Seriously? I've only died
I
2
do.
times.
I like to keep my
Oi.
feet
One
on
to
the
the
ground
maze,
level.
and
point.
one to what? Hardcore parkour.
Toronto,
Yeah.
Toronto.
Do
Yeah,
I
you had,
have
like, a
to go
positive
save
thing,
Hamsky?
You're now a real hero of the metaverse because you died and
David
you
was
immediately
saying,
came back.
can you get me a crystal?
Oh,
I'm
hell
going to
yeah.
go see if I
Alright,
need to
that's-
save
course,
Hamsky.
yes,
That's
yes.
it. Time to slay some gods.
Good luck.
That's it.
Will do. Where is this guy? Hamsky. I don't see him. It's me, chat. That's my Discord going off.
He came back. David's.
He came back? Ah, jolly good. Then nothing I need to worry about
Apparently he
then.
didn't go and climb. He just was gaslighting us.
And
You
he
can yell at him,
complains.
He's over by the well.
And he complains to me about gaslighting him.
He's some levity. He's been dealing with shit all week.
Oh,
He's been doing relief efforts too.
I see.
I mean, if you really want to mess with him, you can just like land almost on top of him, because that'd be kind of funny. You're like, I was looking for you.
I'll give him a break.
Okay. Not funny though.
Yeah.
You're really lucky, Hamsky, that David's nicer than I am.
David, I apologize for trying to relax here, and I almost fell off of. I got stuck behind your house. I am so sorry.
That's why I was asking
not
for
my
butter. I
house
was hoping
anymore.
later. No, he died.
Oh.
Hamsky fell off and died.
Sorry.
I feel like bears would be in order so people don't fall constantly.
I mean, if people weren't
Look,
dumb
if-
enough to
it's
climb
their-
and fall
it's
off
their-
ledges.
It's their
Toronto.
prerogative. If they
We were
wanna
climbing the
die,
mountain to go find a place to meditate, and Toronto jumped, and he was like, I'm gonna land in this tree. He missed the branches, hit all of them on the way down. Like that analogy?
Like a cartoon, like.
So these are floating islands.
Smacked right into the ground.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just saw him like fade into the dirt. That's how hard he hit it.
Yeah, so if people go over to the edges of the island and fall
It's
off
okay
the
now,
he
island,
came back.
that's their own fault.
Yeah, that's kind of fair.
That
That
Except for
is,
that time.
I know that technically we can't die
Yeah.
here, but
there
I
usually
still don't want to
isn't
ever
anything,
experience that.
You know that you need to worry about. It's
I feel
just
like that would be
me
a bad
trying
thing
to-
to experience here.
Hey, we're not.
I don't
wanna
connected
experience
to
that.
the
Swing my
flow,
sword around our
I tried to
and so-
gaslight him and told him the giant ogre that was
different
one-eyed
time
tried to
zones.
smash him,
There's
and he was
areas
trying to
like
fight
that
it.
in, Grimsphere as well, but
So,
they're
are
few
you
and far
talking about the crystal?
Yeah,
Golems?
here time
No.
flows.
No, just giant one-eyed ogre, the
Crystal
size of a
Gelders.
house.
Differently than outside. So
You fought it
once you
somewhere
step
over in that
outside,
direction,
only a few
and
minutes
Toronto
Oh,
until
you
died.
told him
Makes him look
that.
valiant.
in here.
I see.
Okay.
Usually
Good to know.
within a day, maybe around a week passes or so.
Alrighty
It
then.
wavers
Just
sometimes.
just
It's
gaslight him
not
for me,
exactly
okay? I'll make him feel good.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that sounds
no!
I'm gonna go find a place to re.
Okay.
He fell
Well,
like a
he's just
fucking
heading up.
There's
dumbass.
okay,
You're
there
one I'm
is
aware
a
of already,
staircase
you're
right up
familiar with.
there onto a rock ledge.
Uh,
Use the rock
Uh,
ledge.
there is an arena
What?
over there. Those little green
see, there's a
things.
ro-
they're
No,
called
the idea was to
lightning
get up there.
pulses. They allow you to wind stride, which basically is like a gust of wind carrying you.
That's not
you know.
a-
It's completely safe. It might be a little bit terrifying the first time,
Ah.
but you know. That's okay. The portal down there on the right goes.
Oh, I got
to
Coke, that's right, I got
location
leftover
of
Coke.
Dial. If the port
Future
color
Coke,
is
chat.
green,
Taste of the
then
future.
anyone is allowed to go there.
A Y3000 Coke. You guys try it yet? It's pretty good. Also, it's pretty, but it's very fruity. I don't know if you're into like fruity flavored
Yeah, no.
shiz.
Hopefully you'll get along with this one over here. His name is David. Wherever
We've
he went
met.
to. Oh, there you are. Behind that.
Champion of something else, I hope.
Riza.
Oh, okay, sure,
The
yeah, that makes
tower.
more sense. The tower?
Okay, you're not aware of the tower. So yes, no. Riza, I usually just refer to as Riza's champions. Explaining the entire tower takes too much time.
That's fine. Well, yeah, I've seen David in and out of the door, and I actually approached David yesterday at Orlando Saka about being able to potentially come here. I was hoping to maybe, if it was possible, trade medicines and whatnot. I have found that there is a distinct lack in some places where people actually have like proper like medicines when you get sick, that kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Or I mean, there's like a lot of people who know first aid and whatnot, but what
Chad,
are
I
you
need to
doing,
remember to keep track of time. I gotta get out of here in like an hour. Have to. I gotta do Maltus.
Oh my lord. You're right. We don't have anything for that.
You found a place to meditate.
I make herbal medicines. A lot of them help with things like simple colds to like really bad flus.
Under a rock, so he has to deal with the. Oh, never mind. He's decided to find a new rock.
Useful.
Whatever.
Everyone that I know
Chop
has
liver.
some sort of
Liquor potions.
We'll be get stuck up there.
Yeah. Everyone usually tries to do the whole magical wifty wafty, but I've never
Does that mean you have
experienced
to
a single
like
magical
be a
spell that
firefighter and
cures
save the
someone of having
hamsky
a
out the
cold.
tree?
It's usually
I
killing
might.
wounds and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I can do like health potions and other things that I do.
I'm
but,
sure it'll be fine.
I found that I guess there's a bit more demand for other people who just get like sick. Like,
I'm sure Hamsky would love to get their hands on that. I know that they usually struggle to get
yeah,
medication
I got a
and aid.
got a request actually. There was a so I sold a bunch of stuff to Dragonspire the other day. Something like 4 cases of 24
Those
each.
are pretty cool.
And they wanted more.
Oh, this?
Because they gave them all to the meat rack, I think.
Yes, that's Hamsky's jurisdiction.
And as
Wanna
much as I
come up
like
with a cool name for
Dragonspire,
it?
I was hoping that I was actually gonna talk with
It's like
the,
lightning.
the Hamsky,
and
right?
Is it like fire
wasn't
or is it
hamburger.
just lightning like energy?
I wanted to talk to
Is it
him.
like light energy?
Actually, and
I am
bypass
transferring
Dragonspire
the
fully. I don't like
art
going through other
of
people.
Ed
That's where
Gold
like people like start asking for percentages and stuff.
And a little bit.
Oh
of my
yeah,
own
yeah.
flying.
Finder's fee, as they call
I need
it.
to look whatever that is.
Yeah,
up.
amongst other
But okay.
things. I'm a
Something I
tradesman
made the fuck With Reese's permission.
Oh,
I'm a merchant.
I-
That's the best way of putting it.
Oh, okay.
We utilize the
mean, it's
cosmic
our-
arts,
it's
essentially
to me,
wielding the
it's
stars
just-
and whatnot.
So I usually go around.
Something she's
like
been
to be
teaching
trading
me.
medicines. And
But
potions and
are
other things, with my
we're a little bit
companions.
more unique than some others. Heard some other
Yeah,
people
well,
started
you're free
wielding
to
some things
wander
similar,
about
so
wherever
decided
around
to give it
here.
a name
There is a
and make it more
cave,
distinct.
that you're welcome to go into. It's just
The actual.
little
Oh,
nice
the
cave.
that's the
Some
Ed.
people
Yeah,
like the
okay, and that's
sound
the
of
name.
dripping water.
Dodo?
Uh,
It means
Up there will be
space
a tea
pens.
house where a lot of times we'll gather for some tea. Sometimes
Star Slinger.
a gazebo.
No, 'cause you're not
over
really
the
slinging
field.
it.
Those islands over there.
'Cause that sounds like it would be
first
more
one with
like
the
a ranged
golden
weapon.
trees,
How about
that
the Star
one is
Four?
Reese's Island, and the one with the purple-esque tree is mine. Usually people won't be able to get to
Maybe.
those unless a cosmic highway is
Cosmic Highway. Sorry.
Should I be concerned about an out of bounds warning?
out of bounds warning.
I status magic just popped up on them.
Taking it around. I don't know. I'll think about it.
All right,
I like
nothing you
Star
have to
Slinger,
answer
though.
right now.
I don't know. That was weird.
Something in that
It's just
vein.
I've never seen that before. It should be fine, I think.
Something cosmic.
Sometimes my shield gives me small
Well-
warnings like that. It's not important though.
The location itself, Heaven's Reach, is disconnected from everything, so to speak. It's
That would
what
probably
gives
be
us-
it.
Yeah, basically the only pathway in and out is through that gateway and another gateway that people aren't allowed near. So,
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That I wasn't aware of. But it should be fine though, as long as I'm not like going to other realms really, crazily. I guess. Apparently I'm not supposed to be doing that.
fair enough.
At least
this
other
isn't so
realms
much
being like planeswalking, I guess would be the right term.
yeah, entire
calling it.
realities. Yeah. So yeah, the only thing that well at that point, yeah, you don't have to really worry about anything here. I know over near the arena there are two gateways. The red one on the right is a place called Demon's Bane. It's a training grounds. Various levels of it are to train. Usually it's only accessible on level 1. Level 1 is basically a bunch of rooms that you teleport in between. Anyone's welcome to go in there, but if you go in there alone, there's a good chance that you're going to be in there for about 5 minutes before you actually find a door. On the left-hand side is a place known as the Heart. It is the core of Heaven's Reach, and it keeps, everything alive. There are orbs that are floating around it. Don't ever fucking touch them.
I have much better things to be doing than touching things that don't belong to me.
But I have to make that abundantly clear at this point, because there's been a few times where people have sort of joked about it, and they nudged it a millimeter out of place, and it caused the entire place to disappear. Well, not disappear, the atmosphere to disappear. So.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
No. It's a bad thing. So. I tell people, please be careful in there. Usually you don't have to worry about it, but if you're going to try and do any kind of joking, don't do it in there, because I will strangle you. Because putting that stuff back together is freaking annoying.
I'll definitely keep that in mind.
A godlike character saying freaking annoying. Just something about that.
And there's one more Dragon Pulse up there. There's not really much reason for you to go through it, but it's basically a meeting room for us. Don't get caught off guard when the meeting room becomes a lot more fancier than what you see. But if you happen to go over there just to look at it.
You say the same thing about the arena then.
I've actually never been over there.
Oh, I like to keep that one for if they jump in and sort of. Whoa! You know. Oh, and one last place. I keep saying one more thing. That well is actually a little bit of a hole down into a ice cave. It's at the end of it is a memorial to a couple of fallen warriors. So, if you do go in there, do try to be respectful.
Of course. All right. Thank you.
But yeah, that should be everything.
Totally forgot to start with introductions. Adrian Neofex, a pleasure to meet you.
Adrian, my name is Q, just like the letter.
Okay. Good to meet you, Q. All right. I'll go try to find that Hamsky guy then, I guess. Thank you.
I think I saw him head over towards the arena.
He went up on the rocks. Over yonder.
Oh, past it. Okay.
Okay.
How are you doing today, David?
Doing all right. I vouched for that fellow. He approached me at Orlando Soccer. Figured I would take a chance.
I was finally curious when I saw him walk up, but then I saw that you had given the okay for it, so I didn't think that there was too much to worry.
What do you mean the only him? I mean, I'm a him.
Yes. I wasn't pointing at you, though. Anyway.
Well, you're okay, alright.
Lux Mundi, Light of the World. I was gonna say Light of the Cosmos, but Cosmos is just Cosmos. Yeah.
I like it. Lux Mundi. Wait, what's
My weapon.
this for? Why don't you
I was trying to
just
give
call
ideas.
a super beat stick?
Is your weapon a relic of some sort?
Because some people
It's
will
a
have
super beat stick, it's like,
ideas if I
oof.
were to say I'm smacking them with my super beat stick.
He's
you
not
know
wrong.
what? No, I think you should get that. Look, legendary warrior beats people with a super beat stick. What's it, the rhythm stick or something?
It looks
hit
like a
them with
super
your rhythm
You know what? I'm gonna hit you with my beat stick.
Yeah. Oh, okay, alright.
Look, I know exactly
alright.
like
Beat
the
stick.
number of individuals that's gonna mishear that first word.
Haha. 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 Haha.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa.
Woo.
Oh, okay, alright, yeah.
Fine.
This
We're
is
too
why I
evenly
enjoy this
matched.
place. People just
Right.
enjoying themselves and relaxing instead of being
Isn't it like
stressed out.
lightning coming off of it? Or is that actually lightning or is that
power of
energy
the
or...
Well, under
Okay,
control. Do you
is
want to
it
poke
actually
it?
the power? Yeah, sure, okay, why
You
not?
wanna poke his stick?
Darling.
You-
Breeze absolutely.
It'll
cannot
feel a little bit
get
like
in
whenever your
visitors,
hand
and
starts getting near last static
If you ever want
electricity,
to,
you're not
simply
going to
ask
get
her
that.
about her story.
Yeah,
She
it's
loves telling
Just your hair
yeah,
standing
so
up and
I
a
mean
little bit of a
that's
tingle.
About her story?
that so what? That's
Can't
just like
believe.
I mean, you
Is
can
that
ask her about her
electricity
story.
or
I was
pure
just saying any
energy?
story in general.
Both, we'll say.
Can't believe
she likes to tell a lot
Taranto
of
gets
stories about her
tingly
world.
touching David's stick.
Thunder Rod.
Congratulations, Drop.
That's a very good
You're learning things about yourself.
As I see that they're always busy with
Or the lightning,
we
or
have
lightning
going on here in
rods.
terms of
Maybe lightning
guess.
rods.
I mean, that would be kind of cool.
yeah.
That's also kind of cool too.
I guess we have been busier past
Still,
few
it's
days.
the-
So fair enough.
What's it? It's a staff, isn't it?
But
That it is.
I don't
to
see
boast
us
of.
being too preoccupied
A staff.
coming up here in a bit.
Mm,
I mean, I honestly was hoping that she'd come down for our island today, but I guess she's
I don't know.
preoccupied with
Thunder
something
Rods.
else right
I'm
now.
sorry, I'm
Alright.
too easily
You go,
amused.
Crystal?
gosh.
I am too easily
He's a
amused.
5-year-old. Yes.
I am
See ya.
absolutely a 5-year-old.
Have a good evening.
Mm-hmm.
What's
See
he
you,
gone?
Taranto. Thank you.
Okay, see ya.
Oh,
Right.
well.
Uh,
I
Alright,
don't know.
good to
You're all
see you.
floaty and stuff.
Alright.
I'll see you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Mm.
Let's see. Let's make
Okay.
sure.
Alright.
Okay.
Well,
That-
okay. Regardless of trying to name your rod, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find
Apparently,
some
this is the correct.
You guys have fun.
There,
Where the hell
it
up
is
in that
is.
cliff edge over there.
Crystal.
What?
Uh,
Up there? Okay.
yeah, up
Alright,
there.
sure.
Mhm.
In any case, I'm gonna go see if I can procure a few
I
samples
was
and
just making
whatnot.
sure that the crystal was properly attuned.
If you're
To,
trying to
Percy.
sample from here, I don't think
I
that's
see.
gonna work, if I don't recall wrong.
Don't plan on having lengthy
Can't bring
conversations with her.
samples
I
here?
instructed her just to use it for emergency purposes.
From here,
So she's probably going to put it in a drawer
if I'm
somewhere.
not mistaken.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
I
just
didn't
more
even
along the
bother about
lines of the
taking
fact
stuff
that
from here. Well, actually, no,
I
I didn't
wouldn't
think about it.
want
I just,
her to go to try to
wasn't going to do it.
say anything
once I
into it
asked
and not
first,
having
considering this
anyone
out
hearing.
of bounds warnings.
course.
It's kind of freaking me out a little bit.
You'll get used to it.
It's just annoying that occasionally it'll just pop up and jump scare me like that. Stop. Fuck. God, this status magic sometimes is a fucking blessing, but it's also a goddamn curse. In any case, no, I was hoping to just bring medicine into here and then give it out as sample. Figure it'd be a nice place to actually, like, there's a lot of. I was actually surprised to hear that Mega City people come through here. I thought those people usually keep to themselves.
A little bit of everyone comes around.
Hamsky has a little bit of a history with technically Risa at this point. Well, he wasn't personally connected with them. He ended up being drug into a lot of things. And Risa was the one who said that he should be allowed to come in here so he can understand what's going on.
Fair enough. Well, best of luck with him for that. He's a quirky individual.
He's definitely his own person. Is that how I would put it?
I'm gonna go grab some samples. I'm gonna see if I can have Falia. I bought a cart today. Oh, I left Falia alone with a cart. I should go check on that. I'm gonna go get those samples and then make sure my bird hasn't destroyed anything. You all have a good evening.
Same to you.
You as well.
Now are they safe and sound? Toronto. Just Toronto. Casio, how goes it?
It's been doing fine. Okay-ish. All the above, I guess. What about yourself?
Doing all right.
Remember correctly, you said that the core can hear us, correct? If we talk to it?
It can.
And yeah, I'm gonna have to think of something more fun next time.
I'm sure he would enjoy that.
Master David, may I have a moment of your time?
Very well.
It won't be very long. Some more private, ideally, though.
You should see inside the arena, Mort. If you go in the arena, the entire world transforms to that of the interior of the Tower Champions Tower stuff. It's super fucking cool. I jump in, but apparently I'm going to be moved over to a another private conversation. But yeah, I did.
For also to explain, I have a message from you from Master Higgs.
Ah, jolly.
Ordinarily, he would have liked to come in. Ordinarily, he would have come himself, but he's in hospital at the moment.
Oh my.
Yes. That's the meaning for the thing. be telling you?
Well, the core tends to be rather open, or, well, undisturbed, so that's the direction I'm heading.
Excellent. That should work then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks grand as fuck. The fucking Demon's Bane is incredibly cool. There's just so much fucking cool stuff on this map. It's so fucking good. It's such a good map. Luna does such fucking good work, dude. I'm fucking pogging. Sounds metal, honestly. Look at this shit. It's so fucking cool. And there's a whole night mode. We have a day and night system that is connected to a website. I can go to a website, type in night, and then suddenly it's fucking night here. I can go and it's connected to every single instance of Heaven's Reach. So if someone happens to have another instance of Heaven's Reach open, me typing in night affects every single fucking instance that is open, so it becomes nighttime. Anyways, I'm getting character now. It should be fine.
Additionally, I wanted to make sure that you were aware. The message is to be privately exchanged. I would rather it be known that, given the situation, it could be seen as thorny. Maybe you could keep it to yourself for a little while.
Very well.
In short, Master Higgs has been assisting with. Ever since, are you familiar with the incidents that's happened with Master Ludric and Mr. Slade?
I am.
Then this should be easier to explain then. After Master Ludric after he dispatched himself, Master Higgs took it upon himself to call out a favor with the council member Nemesis. One that he had from the Aether. Because Master Higgs was so productive and was very proactive with how Zafira was involved, he had a council member Nemesis had an outstanding deal with, an outstanding favor towards Master Higgs. Because of this, Master Higgs asked for a way to potentially assist Nemesis in a potential downfall for the council member Malleus McKay. He's hoping to play this by the book, if possible, to make this as legitimate as possible. He knows that Nemesis won't throw him away, his life away, because of how problematic the situation is, number one, and number two, because of how useful he was during the Aether incident. Shortly after he was put into service, working in Zafira, underneath Nemesis, the incident with Mr. Slade happened. Unfortunate as it was. Because of this, Master Higgs was spending a considerable amount of time doing relief efforts and whatnot. However, 2 days ago, he was called in to assist and to be there for a conversation that may be a little charged, I guess. He was meant to be muscle. Nemesis had a private meeting with McKay.
Me again, Chad. Discord's been very busy today, apparently.
There was... Master Higgs put this in a very particular way. There was an attempt on Nemesis's life by Mr. McKay.
Gormunder's not banished, by the way. He's just not in the he's not a part of the champions anymore. But he's still welcome to come in.
Hard to show proof of. Mr. McKay used domain magics similar to like how Heaven's Reach is, more like a demi-plane, if that makes sense. He had trapped Nemesis and Master Higgs there, and they proceeded to fight for their lives. There is a great deal of information that has been learned by Master Higgs, but until he is capable of speaking about that, I believe he was speaking for himself on that. However, he's in the hospital at least for another few more days. And he wanted to be a little proactive, at least here. Knowing that this is a place where people may come and whatnot. He also wanted to mention he felt no pulls or he saw anything connected with the Raven that was following him around, or anything like that. There was very little information. That's part of the reason why he wanted to get close to Malleus, because he was familiar with the fact that there may be ties here. There may have been things that he could find out. Regardless, at the moment he's stable. He is having very, very bad nausea and some hallucinations from time to time as well. Some of those minor things. But he is stable enough at the hospital. Likely being released in a few days.
That's good to hear.
Because of how things are.
Again, oh my god.
Well, when Master Ludwig disappeared, and when what happened with Mr. Slave, Master Higgs would have disappeared at the same time, and not much information would be known where he was. He didn't want people to assume the worst.
Once again, that's me. I'm gonna have to mute something after this. I see.
Additionally, as well, that whole information about the tie of a Raven. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to surmise much. That is the most of the message, if I believe so.
Alright.
Is there anything else that you would desire at the moment?
Well, I guess if you're relaying messages, then let him know two things for me. For one,
I can attempt to do so, yes.
And make sure he takes care of himself. For two, I have something to show him next time he comes here.
Very well. I will relay that to him as quickly as I can. In any capacity. I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and do let me know at Dragonfire if you require anything.
Thank you, friend. I will. I appreciate. All right. Lots of news today, lots of news. Oh, no, you're fine. I get how some people can make that assumption. It's all good. No problem there at all. Nah. Dude, I felt so bad after that roleplay, though. I fucking DM'd the shit out of Gormunder, and I'm like, man, like, we didn't get to, like, have a little bit of, like, out-of-character conversation after that scene was over. I really wish we would have, because I'm just like, dude, I fucking love you. And out of character, I'm so mad that we had to do that. Because, dude, Gormunder's such a fucking good role player. I wish I could do more shit with him, in character. keep saying. High Hall is still a thing, right? I keep seeing these notifications saying, like, the lobbies are canceled. Is High Hall still a thing, Mort? Juicy Laura, am I right? Oh, dude, for sure. And, like, after I met, I'm like, dude, I fucking love you, by the way, blah. He's like, I'm like, I hope you're not mad or upset, or, like, I hope I didn't. Oh, my God, dude, Discord. Hold on, chat. I know what's happening. It's a particular channel I'm in. There we go. That should take care of it. I just muted it for 24 hours, so that should... Not channel, it's a... Yeah, it's a group text. We're doing, I'm gonna be doing a D&D game with, Halcifer, Persephone, Shanrock, and, Lulu at some point in time next year, beginning of next year, so... I imagine either A, they're joking in the conversation and memeing, or B, they're conversing about lore and characters that they're going to be using. And yes, they are. Hasn't been announced yet, but the High Hall is filing for bankruptcy. The corporation is falling apart, and we're essentially becoming pirates. Oh shit! Are you guys gonna do like a theme change essentially? Are you guys gonna? I gotta piss. Dude, hold on. I'm gonna hide behind the core here real quick and piss. Are you guys gonna be doing a theme change? Like, are you going for more pirate theme stuff rather than, like, elegant, a Skyrim castle in, what's the name of, an Asgard? Alright, anyways, hold on, give me a second. I'll take a look at your response here in a minute. I gotta piss. Okay, I'm back. What time is it? Okay, I got like 20 minutes before I have to skedaddle. The theme is staying the same, more so the system is changing. Okay, so same map and all that, just different different objectives, essentially. That's cool. Speaking of pirates, man, at some point, I know Black Ram is going to be starting back up, and despite the fact that I absolutely fucking love Heaven's Reach so much, dude, I never really got involved heavily in Black Ram stuff, and just, like, looking at, like, the map stuff that Luna's been, you know, working on, and just some of the stuff she's worked on in the past with Jack and all them, I want to be a pirate, chat. I want to be a stereotypical pirate. I want the accent and everything, man. But yeah, dude. Gormunder is still welcome to come in if he wishes to. I don't know if he would in character get in here because, like, I don't know, like, Gormunder out of character has always been really good at making decisions that are proper for himself in character. You know? He's really good at you know, keeping in character, you know? So, I feel like he would probably not go in here in character because he doesn't have a need to anymore, you know? But that doesn't mean I don't miss the fellow. The way we used to run things was we had separate divisions working on a piece of the High Hall. Mort was the leader of the mercenary and security division at the time. Fortunately, due to lack of members and other leaders not carrying their part of the bargain, we figured it's better to downsize the system and be more of a libertarian free for all, similar to that of pirates. And yes, Gormunder explained in character he would not return because he refused to apologize to Rita. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's pretty upset for what she did. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at the size of she's just fucking Katsuya just gonna squish. But yeah, dude, Mort, look at this shit, dude. Did you hear what I said about the day and night stuff? And you know what else is fucking cool? Is you don't have to be in this map in order to be able to control the map controller. If you have access to the website or the web page that has the map controls in it, you can quite literally just change the day and night. You can set the weather to like snowing, raining, etc. From the website. So, and it works. So like if, for example, if Luna was just watching my stream or Kimmy's stream or whoever else's stream who's in here and was just like, I feel like it should be nighttime now, or I feel like it should be raining now, they could just fucking type that into the website and then boom, it's raining in the map for us. Or like you know, happened earlier, boom, it's nighttime. Such a cool ass system, dude. Who developed that? Luna did. They use Pastebin, but yeah, they Luna set that up. She's basically a game dev, man. This is what happens whenever you make a game dev a role player. And it's also like stuff that she does for fun too. So like she's bored one day and she has inspiration, she'll just work on something.
Well, some people called me that before. They're doing their thing, so that do shit right now.
Yeah, just about every.
Good to see that you're out, David.
Well, now I need to find another place to train.
Do I know a small puffball? My apologies.
It's certainly one way to see
Oh, there you are. Hello.
They're not a cheese puff.
I will admit, I didn't recognize you at first, though. Hearing people mentioning your name put pieces 2 and 2 together.
Yeah?
I see. Yes, I've been out and about for a good bit now. Good to see you.
I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing quite all right, all things considered.
You've certainly changed quite a bit.
Part of the, I guess my confidence, I don't know what to say, but just part of the evolution process, I suppose.
Sounds like they're having fun down there.
Indeed.
You two have a good night.
Same to you. Same to you.
You too.
Luna, everything that
it's good to see you,
Luna
David.
does all of everything. Map work, game dev, avatar work. She just basically does everything. Like she uses a lot of assets from like other like games and shit, but like she also like models a lot of things from scratch as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you as well. I hope you've been all right.
I have. I have been doing all right. Also, trying to stay out of trouble now, considering, for example, tomorrow in the outside world, apparently it's Albi's day of birth. So I figured I might as well make sure nothing happens.
Very good.
I don't know if you know Albi, though. I know Albi used to know a lot of people before they lost their memories.
You can send commands through Space Bin. Yes, you can. I don't know how it works, but yes, it works. And like I said, it affects every instance
you guys have been up to
of
quite
this
a
map.
bit. Building up outposts in the in-between and so on. Sounds like quite an ordeal going
Not
on.
necessarily the in-between, more of a planet that's being taken over by the in-between. Dead world and all that. Have to come up with a name for it at some point in time so people stop referring to it as the in-between. Not that you're necessarily wrong, it's just... It's not.
I just repeated what Lady Q said, so...
Well, that's... yeah. Like I said, in a technical sense, it's not wrong. Have fun with it, yeah. Like I said, it affects every instance.
Like
So
this
I
daily
can't
rate
converse. I'm in a
disappeared.
character. I gotta shut up. What is that?
There was a Scalar Wraith roaming about earlier and was standing up there talking to someone.
Scalos has been giving people some information about Higgs's whereabouts and status, I guess. He's getting into all kinds of things again, it seems. Dips his toes into a
So
little bit
Higgs
of
had
everything.
disappeared?
But no, not disappeared. He just apparently he's been in the hospice for a few days, wrapping himself up in things again. He's all right though, thankfully. He'll be out in a few days.
All the places have their different dangers.
Indeed.
I know, for example, the wastelands are not currently stable.
How has that project been going?
Significantly a setback considering someone decided to blow up the ley line.
Oh. I see.
So I would probably say that piece of the continent is currently collapsing.
Oh my. Has everyone who was staying there been evacuated and all that?
Yeah, we're trying to keep the ones that are. Trying to relocate people to more stable grounds.
Good.
Considering it. As soon as the earthquake passes, everything should be fine, though it's basically like...
I like self-preservation.
View it like this. The continent is becoming like a piece of glass that someone have just hit their fist in the right of center.
I see.
Even areas have been flooded due to that.
Goodness. I think I need to see what's happening in the arena.
Yeah.
Hello, Wayne.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going.
Very nice. Oh.
I have a funny no context question for you all. How does one increase willpower?
Willpower? Like your personal willpower?
Yeah.
I think that's mainly just a matter of what you want to do with yourself, where you want to go, and how hard you want to get there. I don't really know if there's a way to increase your willpower, if it's more of just a matter of convincing yourself to push towards whatever goal you're getting to.
Mm-hmm.
The best term for that would probably be mental training.
Mental training.
What's going on with this?
Are they out?
Homework for that one.
Cougar.
Watch Gurren
David.
Lagann. Yes?
Can we call your staff Long John?
I already have.
Look, watch it again.
Is this something you're trying to fight for?
I think
why the long...
Percy
Come on,
is the
the
one
super
who's
beat stick.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Be
Actually,
convicted.
does
Be
sound
motivated. You
the super
You're about to
beat.
get
whatever
the
you
super
want.
beat
You have to
stick.
fucking
Just-
take it. You know? You can't just be like maybe because then you're never gonna get there.
It's beating time.
You
Time
have
for
to
the
have
beatdown.
the want, the will. So
he
it
fighting
is
someone?
really hard to kind of train specifically
I
willpower.
don't think
It's
so.
more of
I believe they
what's
just
your
finished their
desire?
spa.
Rumor has it
Is it just...
that a
Don't know.
little wisp
It's
is
the
floating
desires.
around here.
I want to still stay me.
Is that
then fight
so?
for it. Then fucking do whatever you
Are
can to
able
make it
summon
happen.
Or at least like replicas of the clocks.
Like really, take fucking.
David
You
is
just
also
kind of go
an
for it.
individual who can,
Shit, if there's a
do
risk,
that.
might have to take it.
Oh, sorry.
You're good, I have the same problem.
Fair.
What do you think, David?
So...
What?
I wanna fight the generators.
The stimulation?
I
God, you wanna
unfortunately
fight too?
will need to be calling it a night. But if you want, I can activate the computer.
Sure.
Very well.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I sadly
a
gotta
good
go to
night,
another
and,
RP
like,
that I
the
host
super
here in
beat
like
stick.
40 minutes.
I'll beat you with my super beat stick. That...
Can you give me the model then?
I'll think about that.
Or are
one,
you going to...
Toronto? But I'm leaving
I mean, that's
Percy
all
up
the
to the
lightning
name.
rod.
I'm leaving
Look,
Percy.
the lightning rod also. What did she call it? The Lux Mundus or
Lux
what
Mundus.
was it? Yeah, Lux Mundus. It's Latin. That's
I may or may
boring.
not have also been
Can't
keeping
you?
an eye on a certain someone who is nearby.
Come on, there's at least 500 other languages you could choose from.
Find something.
500.
Find something a little bit more interesting than a big BT
What's wrong with
stick,
David?
and I'll put it in the list,
can't.
and we'll figure it out.
Come on. The rod of
I'm gonna head
power.
out as well.
I don't
of
want
power.
anything related to rods or beating sticks, etc., because I don't want people to make assumptions, come up with ideas. I'm going to have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Take care, David.